Being in love young, it feels good, but I believe it may be the most expensive decision that you will make. And it may not always be because of finances and how much you spending, but because of your time as well. Time equals money. We all know that. And when you trying to build riches, you need as much time as possible to do that. And if you're trying to build a relationship, trying to build two things that don't really go together unless y'all on the same path and have the same outlook on what y'all trying to, achieve, it will be a hard decision. My name is NERO GLACE. If it's your first time here, reactor, commentator, it means black ice. I'm happy to have you here. And today I'm speaking on the experience of falling in love young while also trying to become monumental, successful, and rich. And why it may not be the best decision to mix the two at such an early age. Now, I'm not an advocate against I'm not advocating against love. If you find love and find the one, so be it. We live for something. Money is not the end all be all. If you're a lover boy, lover girl, that's cool. But if you somebody that know you like money, you like the better things in life, you have I don't want to say a finite amount of time to achieve that, but the younger you are, the less responsibilities you have, the more time, the more chances you have to take risks and mess up trying to get there. When you find a partner at such a young age, kids and no kids, without kids, you are essentially kind of taking on a responsibility for someone else's well-being. As a man, me speaking from a man's standpoint, women sometimes take care of their men as well. But from me speaking from a man's standpoint, falling in love young can be very detrimental because our brains are still in the development stages. We aren't all the way emotionally mature. So, like in a relationship, it can go very great or go very bad. And so when it goes very bad, people have the tendency to say, "I wasted all that time." No, you wasted all that potential money you could have got saying you want to be the boss man. But everything that you thought and did while in that relationship was for her or him, but for her. I'm not gonna say her or him the whole video. I'm gonna say for her because I'm a man speaking. But it's translated to your life if it fits. I believe that if you're trying to get somewhere, you need as less distractions as possible, unless you guys are on the same path. If you find you a woman and she's the type of woman that really wants to let you lead and she believes in your dream and you not fooling around just playing, saying you got dreams and aspiration, but not to actually taking action as a man and putting one foot in the other and leading in a direction that somebody could be comfortable letting you take them in, you just can't say I got dreams to be rich, but ain't putting no plan together. You get what I'm saying? You can't be doing it. So I'm not saying go find somebody like they believe everything you doing, believe in everything you say, but you're not doing. Don't be a man that does that. You have to be able to be a man of your word, and you getting somebody that's putting their trust in you, their future into you. But the hard part about this is when we're young, we still don't know who we are, and we don't know how to regulate our emotions or regulate our relationship with boundaries. We get in relationships young and we give our all, which isn't bad. Nobody wants to feel like you're holding back on them. But we don't know how to give to someone and also give to ourselves and make sure that we are in the best position. I've seen dudes give their last to women at such young ages. And it's like this is the time to invest. This is the time to build. So if you have a partner and they don't see the value in building and all they can think about is consumerism, about the fun things you guys aren't doing, bro, that will destroy any chance you have at becoming different. achieving them big dreams and goals you have. If you got a girl in your ear, and or you just looking at other dudes how they handle their girls and things like that, comparing, and it's like, oh man, he just bought this girl a promise ring. Let me go buy a $200 promise ring, bro. A promise ring shouldn't even be a thing. That's for another video. You ain't getting married. This is just your girlfriend. Calm down with trying to keep up with the Joneses, keep up with Day Day. They got that don't got no responsibilities and been trapping since trapping started. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to keep up with Instagram and TikTok. You can't do that. If you really want to get some money, every dime you get needs to be budgeted and and really well thought of. Where are these pennies going? Where are these dollars going? It's not to be wasted. I'm not saying don't go have fun with your lady. Don't go treat your lady. But every time you get a dollar, every time you get paid, your first thought shouldn't be, oh, what I'm finna do for so and so. No. The first thought is, what is this money, the tool, finna do to help get me and so in a position that we say we want to be in. We say we want a big house, but we currently going to eat seafood bowls and crab legs every weekend. We say we want to do real estate, but instead of buying your real estate license, you went and bought a Chanel bag. You giving bouquet of what is that, bouquet of money, roses. Like, you doing things like this, and it's like, man, you say you tired of working at 9 to 5. They not paying enough, but the money you get for your 9 to 5, you throw it away. All you doing is investing in liabilities. So that's not even an investment. You just throwing your money away to keep getting in between some legs or keep feeling a spark of love. But then what happened when you lose your job and you don't got no money? You know what I'm saying? You may not even have been in a situation to even have tested somebody to know where they can survive. Why would you, as a young man, want to put a young lady through struggle? It's such a young age. So you should be focused on getting yourself together. And that's me speaking for somebody who spent time getting myself together solo, but then also spent time wasting money with someone. Not saying the person was a waste, but I lost myself in people before and trying to preserve things with the use of money and all my time. And then when you look up, luckily I'm only 25, so luckily I woke up quick because that wasn't my natural, that wasn't in me naturally. I wasn't always the lover boy that's, let me go get you this, what you want that, let me spend all the time with you this and da da da. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been having dreams and goals and aspirations, and putting one foot in front of the other before I started getting serious in relationships. So, but once I look back and I saw the times that I was just laying up all day, eating all day, trying to go out all day, and during time periods it was stagnant, and probably it wasn't even stagnant. Life was on a slow decline because I still got that hustle in me. Everybody don't got that hustle in me. So this me trying to give you the best advice is, it's okay to want love, but if you know you can't get somebody what you want to get them, or you think what they say they deserve, what they should be getting, focus on yourself and get that money. You gotta put your plan in action and only look what you can do. A lot of people try to go get a partner and then try to say, well, you're not doing this to help, you're not doing that to help. Hey man, this is your life. What would you have done if you didn't have that partner? You wouldn't have to build up that resentment if you was already getting to it. Now you broke, and then you build up resentment with your lady because she wants some food, but you know you only got $5. You get what I'm saying? You see how they look. It make you look bad, and you might not even be a bad person, but it's still making you look bad. Now you slowly demasculating yourself just by trying to be in love. You know what I'm saying? You with your girl, all she scrolling is on her TikTok, and all she seeing all these dudes and girls going on dates, and you can't even do that. Or say you can. That's cool. So that means now you only attuned with trying to keep emotions in check. You not even doing your job as a man and trying to come with the balance of logic. Like, hey, babe, we don't need to be eating out every day. We don't got to go out every week. Maybe we can go out every other week or have scheduled dates. You know what I'm saying? We need to start and we need to start taking this life serious. The relationships, relationships, a real relationship, meaning that you see this as your partner for you want to be with or potentially marry, have kids with, and get a house with. The house is not gonna magically by itself. Not gonna magically have a deposit by itself. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you got you a girl that can listen, or she has a voice of her own that can speak reason to you if you can listen, and y'all could get together, find a way to how we gonna save this money for this and da. How we gonna knock each goal out if we gonna be joining as one. If you got a girl and y'all, if y'all pals are naive, y'all pals don't intertwine, they ain't running together. Y'all, it just fray. You trying to, you want to mention she want a two door twin. What is it? A twin house? What they call it? Townhouse. A two bedroom townhouse. You want a Lambo, she want a Toyota. You get what I'm saying? You got to be aligned. But while you trying to get rich, your mind need to be focused. And when you got your mind on another being and not knowing what they got going on in their head, you're unfocused and you can't focus on getting the riches. The riches here, but your eyes is over there looking at that booty, worried about keeping that nearby. Get rid of the lust, get rid of the love for right now, and focus on the riches as a man. And as a woman too, because sometimes you can't even rely on a man. Like you got your choices right now, but you don't want to be in a predicament where the man got all the money on you and you stepping on eggshells and scared to make a mistake, or you gonna be back at mama crib. That goes for both ways. So that's why I say, man, being young and in love is for the birds. It feels good because it's fun, exciting, and new. But if you got things you're trying to reach, I say save it for later. Really, save it for later. And that's just me keeping it a bean with you. You feel me? My name NERO GLACE mean black ice. It don't mean lie. It don't mean I'm lie to you. Straight up. It don't even mean truth teller. But it don't mean lie for real. You feel me? I say get that money. That's what I'm trying to do, get that money. And if somebody get in your way and you notice early on, like, I don't think this is gonna work. They ain't trying to do what I'm trying to do. Like, you're not gonna meet somebody and automatically all y'all goals gonna line. But it's the willingness to seeing people make slight changes to become aligned with you that matter. But as of right now, I advise you to stay single if you're a young adult. Fresh out of high school, forget about it. In college, forget about it. You get what I'm saying? After 25, cool. Anything before that, as a man, forget about it. Because you still got some maturing to do. Oh, some maturing to do. You have still have maturing to do. You get what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. If you like this, leave a like. If you disagree with me, leave a comment. If you agree with me and you've been in situations like this before where you've been caught up in the relationship and just putting all your time and money into that, no return on investment, leave tell me how you did that or what made you realize that you was doing it and how you got out the situation. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm at 2,000 subs. We trying to get to 3,000. Leave a subscription. Leave a subscription. I said that wrong. Subscribe. It's your boy NERO GLACE. I'm gonna get up with you next time. Your boy tired. Got more work to do. Discipline.
Okay, okay, let go.